Get her.
Wait,
She
what?
kind of wipes back over. Isn't she technically still online? Isn't she online though? Whatever.
Other lip
Anyway.
Emily. This is your chance to rejoin her. Come on.
Yes.
That's
Yes, I am. As you see,
but-
a new figure with the
Oh,
exact same appearance as the other figure over there walk in from the portal room.
Duke is charging.
Okay, Gothi's been walking back and forth between the portal and outside, getting ready to remake it, and she's like, "Okay, guys, I got everything ready." Oh my fucking crap! And she like pulls out her Evigen's Edge.
Can Duke get the charge off?
Can Duke get the what off?
The charge off. I'm doing a charge into a tackle.
You're charging right at her? Cool, roll me an attack roll.
Oh my god.
I'm going to attempt to tackle her. Do I get additions with the charge?
You got +2 to hit for charging.
Nice.
25. Duke readies himself. He charges directly at her. Lands, what's it called? You charge directly at this new arrival. You slam directly into her, but almost as you right as soon as you approach this creature, you see like almost an invisible force field less than an inch away from her skin that you slam directly into, and a 25 is a miss against AC.
Damn it! This is cheating.
Yes, I made this world, and I can decide whether you attack or if you don't attack. Right now, you're not attacking. Understood, Mr. Valdis?
Duke's gonna grab something, and he's basically gonna be spending this whole time just slamming shit against this shield.
Well, let's turn into SAO.
Alright, roll the hit.
Okay, I think as well.
If it does nothing, I'll say like he's just doing that while everyone else is doing shit.
Yeah, she's like, I think Gothi's running over to the command, like going, she's like tapping at it, going, okay, how the fuck do you work this quickly?
Fucking admin abuse is the correct response to this.
Hansel. Is Hansel allowed to use it?
What does Hansel try to do?
Yeah, Gothi kind of hesitates and goes and hesitates. Hansel, you're a fucking artificer. You probably know how to use this better than me.
Oh, I just had it. Fuck, where'd it go? Okay, well, Hansel knows coding. Well, you said I know everything that I know in real life about Minecraft, right?
Yes.
Where the hell is this noise coming from? Okay, there we go. Hansel puts 1,000 piercing on his bow and arrow.
Alright, Hansel pulls out his crossbow. He places it on the command block. He enters a bunch of commands, and now your crossbow is a +1,000 crossbow.
Yeah, you fucking idiot! Okay, I think I know how to do this. And she quickly types in /d-op. Emily, said Emily Lover? Is that the username was Emily Lover or something?
Alright.
Alright, so that's what you're doing. August, what are you doing here?
What is this Emily doing?
She has walked into the room and is halfway through her first sentence. These two are hacking. Duke is smacking her with a weapon, and Sarah is wide open. And currently, she's just kind of looking at you guys.
Is it kind of a malicious look, or is she just kind of like?
I mean, Minecraft people don't really have facial emotions.
What was the tone in her voice?
Completely neutral.
It's probably in the chat, so.
Yeah. Also, it's in chat, so it's literally text. You cannot quite tell.
Can't really do it. I don't think I can do anything. No, August is clenching that briefcase he has right now, just in case.
Yeah, there you go. August clenches his newfound briefcase. Emily is going to walk over here as you all are furiously touching this command block, and she's gonna
Uh-oh.
walk over. She's gonna completely ignore it. In fact, walk over to the other version of herself and kind of look at it and being like, I never actually believed Marix when he said he did that. Pulled off a section of me and put it in Project Phasmara. Funny. At which point she touches the other Emily, and that one disappears
God damn it.
as the two are absorbed together.
Ew.
What are y'all doing?
Trying to fucking not have any powers here.
We just lost somebody.
Well, technically we didn't, since we're the same person. Now stop distracting me! He continues typing.
Wait,
You
where's she
continue typing into the command block. Duke, are you still trying to smack her?
Please.
He's basically been rotating between furniture,
Alright,
smashing
cool.
it on that shield.
The creature is, what's it called? The Emily is clearly ignoring you. She walks over to Hansel as he's typing things into the command block.
Oh no, Hansel's just is holding his arrow, his crossbow.
His crossbow. She looks at you with your new plus 1,000 crossbow, and she says, the way Project Phasmara works is, were that a real enchantment, it would have actually been possible to transfer those enchantments from what happens here in Craftmine to the real world. That's one of the advantages of working with House Kenneth technology. We can essentially spontaneously create magic items. How cool is that?
Craftmine is a terrible name.
I take it you're not I take it you're not a fan of our little experiment.
No. I'm
Well,
not a
good.
fan of how you. I'm not a fan of how you're forcing people is what I'm not a fan of. As an artificer, I can't deny it's how much work has gone into this, but you can't force people into this. Allowing people to have the choice. I see little immorality in that, but some people were forced into this. And that's not okay.
I'm quite surprised that that's your response. From what we've been monitoring from your group's communications, I was expecting you to be smacking me the way Mr. Valdis is here.
Well, once you
I'll
die,
get in
things kind of
there.
change.
So you, alright, still the wrong username.
It's okay. She's looking at the chat, saying, what the freaking her name is.
It's Emily T. Lover is what the command is.
Okay. I can't actually use slash, so.
All good. Hold on, let me finish this conversation. Emily,
Let's kill.
what's it called? Emily looks over at August and says, and you? The reason you're not actively trying to kill me here?
That's a very difficult question.
You don't want me dead?
No.
No?
No. I think we both. I think we both want but what's best for. Can I even say humanity? Would humanity be like a good?
Yeah, what's the equivalent of saying humanity in a world where there's multiple races?
Humanoids. Life.
The world.
Life. Okay, gotcha. I think we both know that we want life to be sustained in some way, shape, or form, just in case some catastrophe happened.
Funny
And
you say that, in fact. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I did want life reformed, but from what I've been seeing so far, as she reaches out and touches the command block, I've had a change of heart. And don't worry, I plan on going down with my ship as well. So please, sit down. Let us enjoy the end of the world together.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Boy.
fuck.
If this model could smile, I would be smiling right now. Because believe you me, don't worry. Project Phasmara is done. And so we're all going out with a bang.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I'm gonna start making the portal. She kind
Oh,
of
you still
runs out,
think you...
grabs some water.
Oh, Sarah, did you say they could escape via portal? That's cute. You know, that only works if I if I allow them to leave.
God damn it, Gothy. Should have kept your mouth shut.
Well, she has powers anyway, so it don't matter either if I said it or not.
Sarah
She could have
walks
walked
over and
away
says,
and
"What the
not
hell are
seen
you?
nothing.
What the hell are you doing in here, boss? I thought you'd never. I thought you never intended to log in yourself until things were done." Well, see, that's the thing. Things are done now, Sarah. We're done. Look around you. Look at all the souls that have been deleted out of Project Phasmara. Look at all of the people who have been condemned to horrors beyond imagining in Maybar, or
You don't know
the
that.
rest of the world. And oh no, I do know that. You've
You have
destroyed my.
concrete evidence
I have
that
concrete evidence. I have been to Maybar. I have seen what happened. Or not Maybar. Sorry, wrong. Dolruth.
Dolruth.
I have been to Dolruth. I have seen the utter emptiness upon those worlds. I have seen the souls ripped from their own purpose to go to who? The Sovereign Host? Sovereign Hosts don't exist.
Do you have
It's
proof?
a lie we tell our children to make them sleep at night.
Do you have proof?
Yes.
Then show us. You have a world of what? Infinite design? Show us said proof.
You're inside of it. This was supposed to be the replacement to Dolruth.
No. Prove to me that believing in the sovereign host doesn't take you there.
Go to Dolruth. Look around you. See all of the souls grabbing a hold of themselves and keeping the faintest memories of themselves together while they dissolve into nothingness.
Isn't being taken by the sovereign host after Dolruth? Did you see what happens after Dolruth?
There is no after Dolruth.
Did you look?
Yes, and I found no trace of any sort of people transported from Dolruth to the Sovereign Host. Believe me, I tried. I have spent the last 2 years studying Dolruth. You have not. You want to see my evidence? I have thousands of pages of evidence. I have seen nothing but death and destruction from Dolruth. This Project Phasmara, this was supposed to be a better Dolruth. But now you've gone and destroyed it. So I'm sorry, but I guess... So I've decided to throw Project Phasmara in the garbage.
So
I don't see
the
your
thing
logic
you
of
want
taking us
not
with you.
want, so the thing you wanted to not happen, you're now letting happen.
Yes, because thankfully, I must thank you. You deleted all of the souls that I had safely kept here on all of the souls I had safely kept here on Project Phasmara. Currently, the only souls left on this hard drive are you 6 and myself. So when this airship crashes, those are the only souls that are going to be sent to Dolruth.
Huh?
This server is on an airship. This airship was given to me by my fiance. It's called the Queen's Blade. I murdered
Talking
the
about
pilot.
Brian.
I murdered the pilot, and I plugged myself in. I then aimed the controls down. If all goes well, everything on this server, including everyone on the airship, will be dead in the next few hours and crash into the sea somewhere north of Stormreach.
I think you want to like
Yeah.
destroy.
Congratulations. I hope you all enjoy your victory.
Well, if I'm gonna
Yeah,
die,
survivors.
can't
What
you
happened?
can you send me out? If I'm gonna die, I'd rather die in the real world.
I'd prefer you die in here.
Well,
Okay,
you
she built.
suck.
Okay, Gothy built the portal while she's talking, walking back and forth.
Alright,
All right,
Gothy
let's go.
builds the portal. You walk into the portal. Nothing happens. You have a
Okay.
Well,
feeling
we're
she's
fucked.
telling the truth.
Eh. Oh. Well, at least I tried.
Adminabuse.jpg.
Well, I don't know what's happening, but it's been an honor, gentlemen.
Oh,
You're dying because you're the only people who tried to. You're the people who tried to destroy my dream of Project Phasmara, and so you're dying along with it. Along
Who
with
is this?
me. Pleasure to meet you. She looks at you, kind of confused. Gatekeeper?
It's Emily.
Really?
Gatekeeper. What the fuck is gatekeeper?
What can I say? Gaslight, keep girl boss.
Fuck is gatekeeper?
Are you not going by Oh, right, you're the stupid one who wanted to change their name, weren't you?
She kind of.
No, my name is technically not changed. It's just not what I go by.
And why? Because you... Why? You actually have parents who care about you.
Could I at least get your name?
Emily Dawnblade Kenneth. I think you already knew that.
Oh, well, I was gone.
Helen kind of
Uh,
turns TK, going, "Do you know her before all of this? Is your name Gatekeeper? Who are
My
you?
name.
I'm sorry. Who are you? Who are you?
My
Sorry.
my name is not Gatekeeper, though my family was.
He's a member of the Gatekeepers, though I don't know what the fuck he's doing running around in plate armor.
Doing
Gold
stuff with us?
version.
Doing stuff with us?
We'll say
Being a
I
knight?
graduated.
Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed your life outside of it.
Okay, great. Talon turns to TK. Since we're all gonna die, can you please show us what you look like?
I mean, I could probably change his appearance. I have a feeling he's probably hiding it for a reason, though. Same reason I
Wait.
hide my appearance. I'm
Who
not
the
gonna
fuck is
reveal...
talking? I'm so confused.
Emily.
It's Emily.
Emily.
Which one?
The big bad, the BG.
The
Oh, so
main,
she's just
the
chilling here with
primary
us?
Emily. Yeah, she
Yeah.
came through. She came out of the portal.
Okay. Emily came out of the portal that you guys were building because you made a really high diplomacy check with a version of her that was in here, and basically said, "You're all in the server that I'm gonna throw into the fucking ocean," and I plugged in here to commit suicide with you guys.
So
Oh.
this is Fred's fault.
Well,
Something like
that's
unrelated,
quite
but
tragic.
thank you
Is
for
August
there
convinced Heart Emily
any-
to join up with Stink Emily.
Is there any Merrick's
I'm not
left in there?
I did not imply that.
What the
Oh, I
hell
thought that's what you were
what
saying.
the hell do you know about Merrick's?
He's the
Not
one.
nearly as much as you, as I can imagine. Though I know that you and him have been inseparable for quite a while.
You make it
Basically-
sound like we're dating.
No, basically controlling your body, making.
He's not controlling my body. We simply had the same ideas and we were working together. I didn't even want to work with him at the start of all of this.
Blah,
He
blah,
copyrighted
blah.
me.
Blah blah blah.
How do you write the word name Emily?
I think it's a tragedy if this is all ending. I think this
Yes,
could have
it
been
is a
something
tragedy. This is how Project
much more.
Vesmora ends.
Okay, yeah, okay, great. Can we see what TK looks like? Besides, I think we've seen enough. She kind of points. Helen points to Guthrie. We have a giant talking bird here. I think we can't get crazier than that. Guthrie looks and goes, "Hey, well, technically yes. Well, could get crazier."
Can we please
Anyway,
focus on the task at hand?
well, Helen kind of turns. Yeah, we're focused on dying. I would like to last moments of revealing stuff. I would love to know what you look like before we all die horribly.
Emily, do you realize you're not alone in seeing the dark abyss? I've had my fair share of seeing that equivalent of that.
Dark Abyss. You guys know nothing of a Dark Abyss. You guys are my Dark Abyss. You destroyed my life's work.
We weren't planning to.
New mind.
Really? I can't. Why don't I believe you?
Well, if I have to be completely honest, I was hoping to rather change it. I believe that a forced salvation is no salvation at all.
Do you know how
and,
many
well-
people die in Sharn due to preventable diseases? Do you want to know how many people in Sharn have died of preventable diseases over the course of this conversation? We did not have time to ask every single person's willingness to sign up for Project Vesmara. People
Time
die
is not
all
the
the
factor.
time. I think saving
You had no
lives,
right. You
saving
had
lives
no
is more
right.
important
You
than
had
individual
no
liberty.
right. That doesn't change the fact that you didn't have the right.
You broke into my warehouse and smashed my stuff. You don't get to argue morality at me.
Yes, I do. When you were destroying human lives.
Lives are more important than individual safety is more important than liberty.
Emily, I want to know the souls that were fed to Karzog. Those were your doing, yes?
Don't mention Karzog. That is the worst deal I ever had to make. That was Merrick's. That was not me.
Great. She kind of pulls out a book. Can you quickly tell me that so I can deliver this to the rest of my group so you can stop him, please?
Technological advancement always requires sacrifice. Sometimes I don't look a gift horse in the mouth when I'm looking for things, but in order for Project Phasmar to succeed, we needed to expand as fast as possible. In order for all of this to work, we needed to get it rolled out as quickly as possible. Every 6 seconds, a child dies of starvation. Every single day we waited before getting Project Phasmar online as quickly as possible was another century of deaths. We lost enough people during the last war. I don't want to see more people dying.
How many more people will die if you support Karzog?
Acceptable losses.
I disagree.
Sending a
So-
few hundred souls to their death is worth it if we get Project Phasmar online a week earlier and can save 100,000 souls.
Well,
how
many
about
people is
entire? Okay,
Your
so
morality is all over the place.
you do
Your
know
morality
that
is worse.
That's not
you
debatable.
do know
If I
that
may.
Kazdug is trying to build an army to take over my plane of existence. Yes.
Yes, you think I give a shit about Galarian? You
don't
guys
care-
have things way easier than we do. You have gods who care about you. You have a heaven that can be proven scientifically to exist. When you die, you don't just disintegrate. You actually have a
Oh.
future. We don't.
So this is all jealousy.
Yes, I am
Oh my
jealous
God.
of these Galarian types. They think they have it all easy. They have immortal souls. They have gods who care about them.
I think
They
you are
have
the
a
most
future of
don't-
selfish
souls.
person
I
ever.
don't.
You are the
Then
most
why don't,
selfish
instead
person
of
to
trying
ever
to
live.
sacrifice all these people here, why don't you send them to Galarian? You have the power to.
Oh
If you
yeah,
can
sure.
make your
Just
own
build a
artificial,
gate to Galarian, because you know
She kinda
that's easy.
you
Oh,
built an
oh,
artificial heaven,
hey,
and you're saying that is far fetched.
Okay, she yells, "Shut up! I'm done. Yushin's done that. But has already done that.
What?
Yeah, we have a portal between. You could easily. Yeah, there's a portal like sitting out somewhere in the middle of. Fuck, where was that? Where's that damn portal? It's like a portal that connected to like a bunch of different universes. You had to find someone and pull them in. So there's like a portal that easily can be programmed to go to basically anywhere.
I can't just evacuate a plane of existence.
I mean, you could transfer a soul into theoretically an artificial Eden. Well,
And
how come you can't?
forcing everyone to abandon their lives here in Eberron and go to Galarian is somehow more morally okay than giving them what they asked for, giving them what the sovereign host gives them here. That's more
We said
morally
nothing.
questionable.
We said
Why?
nothing about forcing them. But
We
wouldn't
said
you
nothing.
rather live in a world with a real heaven? Wouldn't you
I
rather?
would absolutely prefer to live in Galarian, but I don't
And
get
I'm
the
sure
chance to do that.
a lot of people would
can't-
would also agree with you. But guess what? You forced people into this. There would be a
Yes.
choice if that was what happened.
When Project Phasmar was fully developed and fully said, absolutely, it would be a voluntary thing. But we had to move things out, and we
So
had
you
to
cut
develop
corners.
things as quickly as possible, and
Who
that means
made
making
you?
sacrifices.
Who made you? You keep throwing around the word have to. We had to. No one was making you. No one was making you.
Nature
You didn't
was
have to.
making us.
You didn't have
If-
no one was making you cut corners but you. Take accountability
may.
for your actions.
I wasn't cutting corners. I'm trying to preserve humanity as a species on this planet.
If I may, Emily, I don't want to see all of your work thrown away.
Well, you've done a
But
damn
I
fine job
think-
of that already.
Listen, I'm going to offer you something else. Don't throw away what you've done. We'll do something else. You've got the cauldron. That, from what I hear, is immense power. If anyone can build such a gateway, it's you.
The
If you
cauldron
back up-
that we stole from Yuzjin was the building block for Project Phasmara, yes.
And you created a virtual heaven, but you are too scared to make a gateway? I believe
I'm
that.
not scared.
Then do it. You are so close to truly achieving salvation for all these people, and it might take years to convince them all to join, but it's not some kind of fake server, some fake reality. It's real heaven. bring them
Project
to
Phasmara
Galarian.
is not fake. The graphics are bad and the sounds are bad, but we can fix it. These things just require development time. I can make it so Project Phasmara is almost completely indistinguishable from reality. You would not
Doesn't
even
make
know
it
yourself were
real.
plugged up into a server.
So
Listen.
you'd be forcing these people into a lie?
I would not be forcing anyone. Enrollment in Project Phasmara in an idealized world is voluntary. That's the reason Sarah volunteered to work with me. I found her working at a homeless shelter or an elderly shelter for the old, the diseased, the cancer-ridden, people who are
Okay.
being forced from their lives before their time comes up. I want Project Phasmara so people can choose when they want to be able to when they want to be able to die. My idealized world is a world where people do not die unless they want to die. That is what Project Phasmara is. Biological immortality. If people want to die when the cancer takes them, so be it. But I think people should have a right to live for 100, 500, 1,000 years if they desire to. It would all be voluntary.
Well, it's
We
not.
have made a few stumbling blocks, but I swear Project Phasmara was good. I wanted this to exist so no one would ever suffer the pain of losing a parent, or a sibling, or a child, or an aunt, or an uncle to war and death and famine. Look at
And
me
how could
straight in the
you?
eye and tell me you've never lost someone before their time. Look at me and tell me you have not had a family member taken from you via the environment. That
No,
is
I
what
can
Project
do.
Phasmara is
I have
meant.
lost many people. You and your project took my mother from me. I lost my father at a young age. All right, and your people also stole my uncle from me. All right, but I wouldn't change a thing. That's what I can tell you for certain. I would not change a thing. All right. Yes, their time may have been early, but it was their time. I believe in nature. All right. That's something I believe in. I believe in nature. All right. Maybe I'm the minority in that, but that's what I believe in. Their time
Hansel,
came and went.
Hansel,
if
I
I
am an
may,
artificer of Health Kenneth. Nature can go fuck itself.
Hansel, you're not helping the situation. Every second we're creating further and further into our eventual deaths.
I must admit, I don't think anyone is. Emily, I can't speak for you, of course, but in the end, it's just not solid. It's not trustworthy. How long? How many years can it go? People managing the servers before things go wrong. Before
Ideally forever.
hell, that's simply not a reality that can happen.
I can fix
You
it.
no, not forever. House Cannith. How many people are corrupt in House Cannith?
Health Kenneth. The only reason Health Kenneth is corrupt is because Merrick's was at the top for as long as he was.
And who else is corrupt? Tell me.
I don't know. There are problems within Health Kenneth, and there are systematic problems, but there are problems that can be worked around. There are problems that can be fixed with enough reform.
But can they
I
stay
control
fixed?
Merrick's. He doesn't control me.
Emily, I think you can do better than this. You can't settle for something like this when there's a real heaven out there.
Yeah, a heaven that only accepts Galarian souls, human souls who happen to be born on the right positive matrix.
Then bring them to Galarian.
And I'm just
I know you
supposed to
can do this.
I'm just supposed to ask the gods of a different universe to accept all of these souls and force them over here to accept salvation. People are just going to be okay with that.
Will people be okay living in a world like this in 100 years where
At least
Kenneth...
this universe looks like at least a virtual world looks like Eberron. You want me to take Warforged? You want me to take Shifters and bring them to Galarian? There would be riots. The people of Galarian are much less tolerant of other races than people here in Eberron. We've got what's it called? Imagine a nation like Droam existing in Galarian. It would be impossible.
What the fuck is Droam? I actually have no idea in character. Outside of it. You know what I mean.
You can roll me a history check if you want to know what Droam is.
Oh, I'm shit at that.
Something nation full of mind flayers and monsters.
So, what now?
She's arguing racism, basically.
So, what now, Emily?
What now
You
is
don't
we
like
also
my
is
idea. You
we
aren't going
also
to finish your idea.
it means we're all gonna sit here and we're all going to die.
Well, that seems like you were just throwing the towel without even trying again.
I
Try to
tried to fix these things. I have been trying and trying, and I didn't even like the idea of what's it called, sealing my only friend in the form of Jonah up in freaking Bellum, but I had no choice in the matter. He was the only person nearby, and Merrick's was just very insistent, and I have made a lot of
again,
sacrifices, and it is too late to turn around now.
again. You said
Then why are you
Merrick's.
turning around now?
I'm not turning
You-
around now. I'm not abandoning Project Phasmara. I am
Yes,
dying along with it.
That's
that's
turning around.
Yes,
seems
because
like
you're infested in my servers. I can't stop you.
but we can help you.
Then join us.
How
Wait.
can I join you? You've been trying to ruin my job, ruin everything I've done up until this point.
We're trying to ruin Merrick's, or whatever his name is. Trying to ruin Merrick's plan.
It's the same thing.
Eh,
Merrick's wants what I want. Immortality.
From what I've seen, Merrick's. I remember I've been chummy with that Jonah fellow for a while, for a couple months. From what I've seen, Merrick seemed like a very big political fat cat, as they said it.
Merrick's is the head, or was the head, or it's
Was the head,
complicated, of House
was the
Canis
head,
South here in Sharn.
and he was a bastard, right?
He was
He was a
a
bastard.
skilled artificer, and I signed a contract with him when I was very young that I shouldn't have, looking back on it, where he
Then
owned copyright of my body.
to hell with House Kenneth then.
Do
House
it-
I
Canis is
think
the only way
it's
I've been able to get the resources I have for Project Phasmara.
Okay, I'll scan it.
you've already seen us. Like we said, or like you've said, you can't stop us. But so why don't we stop them?
Stop who? Merrick's? Merrick's wants the same thing I do. There's no one to stop.
I just don't think Kenneth is doing it the right way. It's
What kind of what if can I know those kind of fellows? They will charge anything. What if they're trying? What if they're trying? What if you are gone and they try to charge someone for infinite paradise? That doesn't seem ethical, doesn't it?
Well, charge people for entrance to Project Phasmara? No, of course not. Project
How
Phasmara
would you?
is free for everyone.
How would you know they wouldn't steal your project and try to charge people?
Because if people are in Project Phasmara, then money is abolished and everyone lives in paradise. That's the whole point.
But what about the people in the mortal realm?
Why
Let's
would
say
people
if
willingly stay in the mortal realm if Project Phasmara is available?
because House Kenneth might charge them. I'll say
That's
only
stupid.
exactly. I say it's a risk that's gonna happen. Someone's go- someone on the top or Merrick's might try to steal, wheedle his way through and try and make your paradise into a living hell.
No,
I
She grabs her head. Merrick's wants the same thing I do. That's what he's been telling me since the last
ask him.
year.
I don't think
Ask
he's
him.
been telling you the truth.
He's been.
We've shared a brain.
Doesn't mean we both share a soul.
It's
Sounds like he's
complicated, okay?
complicated. More like he's a bastard in a ring. That's making you his puppet, as it said.
I am no one's puppet. She grabs her head. This is clearly not something she likes talking. You can clearly tell she does not like talking about Merrick's, but it might be an effective attack vector against her.
Merrick's is nothing. He is
Merrick's
just
is the head of House Cannith and is the person I need to report to if I need to keep my standing in House Cannith. He's my superior, and he's my he's my owner.
he
She says with like
sounds.
quite a bit of hesitation.
Emily, give me your hand.
She extends a hand towards you. It's clearly mechanical.
Do I see a ring?
There is in fact a digital ring on her Minecraft avatar's finger. It is
Can I
not on
grab
her
it?
ring finger. It is on her like her middle finger.
Can I
Well, you
actually
will see
grab
a
it or
ring.
no?
You will also see a ring on her ring finger, actually.
Is it like a wedding ring? Or
Yes, actually.
Emily, do me a favor. Take off the ring Merrick's is in.
She holds up the hand. It's just a digital recreation of my ring. I can't control my body when I'm plugged in here.
Log off, take off that ring, and tell us how you feel then.
Okay, if I log off, you're going to just kill this avatar.
We're
What would we
prom-
gain from that?
What? No.
I don't know. You were just trying to DOP me.
I wasn't. I would I'm making sure that no one technically is
I don't know what the
Okay.
hell that means.
I'd
Look, I was running out of ideas, alright? Panicked. I'm sorry.
If I can't
log
take
off.
off this. If I take off this ring, that means me and Merrick's are unbound. I wouldn't be able to hear him, and he wouldn't be able to hear me.
Why do you care if you're going to die anyway?
Because Merrick's has been so. She
So
seems to be tripping over her words. So supportive. He owns all my copyrights.
By the
So?
way it sounds, he owns your mind too.
he owns your mind.
Look,
You
when I
said
started Project Vesmara, it wasn't as a server. It was as me. It was a personal project for myself. I wanted to be immortal, and I ended up replacing parts of my body with Warforged parts. That's the reason I'm so mechanical nowadays. That's what Project Vesmara was originally. It was a personal project, but in order for that to happen, I needed resources. In order to get resources, I went to Merrick's of Houth Caniff, and Houth Caniff accepted me and was willing to work with me and gave me the money and resources I need. But in return, he scanned me, and he got all the scans about me. And because Project Vesmara was me and my body parts, it meant that Houth Caniff had a controlling share in my me. And
Um,
it's not slavery, it's just
sounds like
does kind of
union
sound a lot like
slavery.
slavery.
Yeah, what's the definition of slavery to you, may I ask?
It was a bad contract, and looking back on it, I wouldn't have signed it. I was like 16 at the time. Wasn't thinking correctly.
Okay, do you want to get out of it?
I can't. He owns the rights to my everything.
But he can't own you if he's just a ring. At
You
that
know,
moment,
for someone who
Merrick's-
created a digital heaven, you say can't a lot.
Because I can't do things unless he lets me, she says with quite a bit of regret in her voice.
Literally or legally?
I don't want to answer that question.
So
Then
late.
I think I have my
Gotcha.
answer.
what would Jonah think right now if you were here? Tell me.
What would Jonah think? He'd probably want to kill me for what I did to him.
He,
Fuck me, Jonah was the only friend I ever had, and what did I do? I stuck him in a fucking tube.
We're all wearing that band. What would Jonah think?
I overheard him many times, and he seems he's very, very worryful for you.
Why the hell
I
would
mean,
Jonah
he's
give a
mad.
shit about me? I betrayed him. I
Emily,
stuck him inside a tube.
let- let me tell you something Jonah told me. I almost went into the August accent after listening to him. When I was talking to him about you, he had no thoughts of revenge on his mind. He couldn't quite understand why you did that to him. But he said to me, I don't think we need to kill Emily. I think we can convince her that what she's doing is wrong. He wanted to see you come home safe. He didn't want he didn't want you to keep going down this path with Merrick's.
I didn't want to go down this path with Merrick's.
I'm surprised he didn't go down the path of Jonah.
Well, I guess it depends what you define as path. Is now the part I admit that I had feelings for the bunny?
That was obvious.
Really, the
I
only
mean, I didn't
reason
want to say it, but
really the only reason I married Lushanko was because of the money.
I'm sorry.
Wh-
The
Oh,
only reason I married Brian Luciano was because of the money.
What's Luciano's first name? Does anyone remember? Lucas Lashanko? Or
That
I mean,
that sounds like a knowledge Lucas role.
oh fuck.
I don't
here.
remember his first name. I just remember him being Luciano, but I
Yeah,
think it might
he's
be
always
Lucas
gone by
Luciano.
Luciano to you guys.
I'm pretty sure it's Lucas Luciano. Nope, that's just Dylan getting in my head.
You damn
I think it is.
traitor.
I think it is Lucas Luciano.
Where's he at? I'll choke him out.
No, Luciano is his first name. His last name
Oh,
is
Luciano's his
Lachance.
first name, right? Sorry, that's the reason I married Mr. LaChance. It's because of the money.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Sorry, that
Hey,
was a misspeak on my part. But yeah, okay, yeah. Lore Bomb, she's married into his family.
I see. Wait, so if you have all the money and supplies from his end, why do you need Merrick's anymore? Besides him owning you.
Well, there's that, and well, Merrick's isn't just a ring anymore.
Go on.
How do I? She clearly starts just thinking to herself, and she's like, how do I? Well, I guess you already all want to kill me already, so there's nothing I can really.
I think you've misheard us. We do not want to kill you.
You don't want to kill me,
I just conveyed to you that Jonah didn't himself, and we all agreed with him.
and she just kind of thinks to herself. She just kind of sits down and thinks to herself as, hold on, I need to go look for a file.
I think Helen's in the background, like laying down, going, "Okay, how long does an airship to crash?"
I mean-
It's crashing at the speed of narrative currently.
Nice. But Emily, yes, admittedly we've been looking for a chance to talk to you for a long time. I thought we would have to convince you during a fight, if I had to be honest.
I didn't want to talk to you because, as far as I was aware, you always wanted to kill me. When what's her name? The old lady contacted me. That's why I assumed she wanted the same thing.
That couldn't be further from the truth, actually.
All right. She kind of what's it called? Scratches her head. She holds out her hand, and you're gonna see a .rar file appear in her hands. And she is
Not even
going
zip.
to hold it out to you guys and say, "This Merrick's isn't a ring anymore. He's now this."
You're going to have to explain that to me.
Hansel understands this.
Open the .rar file.
Oh, we can open it. Okay.
See Discord.
Well,
Han-
I didn't notice that. Hold
How
on,
do
I
we
have to
open
convert
it?
it to
Hansel already
zip.
told everybody about this.
Oh, I don't know if Hansel ever told anyone about this.
I don't remember this.
How do we
I
open a dot?
But
think so, no.
Emily sends a particular set of blueprints to you guys.
Oh, fucking
Oh,
way.
well,
Yes.
Hansel already knew this if he didn't tell anybody.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Hansel knew about this. The rest of the party didn't.
How do I open the .rar file?
Do you not own
Here,
WinRAR?
I'll send it
No.
in chat.
Okay, I can send the uncompressed file, but it kind of gives away the surprise.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Wait, how do I delete
Yeah,
that now?
Merrick's is not a ring anymore.
When I
Oh
opened
my
it,
lord. So you made
Oh.
Merrick's into a massive weapon.
I didn't.
Delete this.
What?
Merrick's and I are the same person. We were supposed to be the same weapon. It was supposed to be a guard against people who wanted to stop Project Vismara. It can fit a whole. It's a giant. It can fit a whole battalion of troops. It's the perfect deterrence. We used them during the last war.
I told somebody about this.
I don't think you did. I gotta be honest.
Either it was
Mm.
only Luciano or it was my uncle.
That's funny.
Yeah, the party did not know about this until now.
Either
Is
way,
this a fucking Metal
Uh,
Gear?
the knight is going to clear his throat one more time and say, Listen, Emily. I think that by now you can you are starting to believe what we say when we mean
I
there's a better way of doing this, right?
I I didn't come this far with Project Vesmara to only come this far. I want this time and this energy and all this effort I've spent on this project to mean something.
Then what do you say we work together? We get rid of Merrick's because, as far as it seems, he's only planning something nefarious, and he's putting an entire other dimension, in danger. And well, I suppose it's true we don't have any ties to it. I don't feel it is right. And it does not exactly make for a trustworthy character.
You want
So
to
what do you
try and
say
save
we?
Galarian? What's your angle on this? Why do you care about a different dimension?
I want to save both. I believe that the best way forward is to eliminate those who are corrupt in this project, so that it truly can be either a gateway to Galarian or some kind of heaven.
I
think that if we work together on this, I truly think that Project Fismar can be not so much destroyed as it can be something far better than what it is now, or what you ever intended it to be.
And
You
from the looks of
see-
it,
you see-
this giant battle machine looks mighty handy just in case if anything happens.
It's a Warforged Titan. We built
I
it
did to
during the
you
last
and
war.
Luciano.
Yeah, you told Luciano, who's the only person who isn't
No,
here right
Tara
now.
was also there. Tara was also
Oh.
there.
What was I there for?
I would say like so back when Luciano came in to find me, and my master was there, and we both watched my master die, and then who I just call Uncle, and then we teleport outside, and then you put me in a headlock because you didn't know I was Hansel as the Warforged, and I told both of you what was going on.
I think it's funnier if Duke just
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about all that.
I do remember that.
And okay,
I remember the headlock. I don't remember being explained anything.
Nonetheless, Emily, I do mean it when I say that, and I never saw you as an enemy, rather as how do I put this? Misguided, I suppose that's not quite the right word, but you have the potential to do something incredible. It's just right now it's currently being reduced to this.
Alright, well, I guess anyone in the party who believes the same thing as TK, roll the biggest fucking diplomacy check you've rolled in this campaign so far.
Oh,
I'm gonna hero point this one as well.
Alright,
For
that's
plus
plus
18 to diplomacy.
Hold on.
this is the mother of all diplomacy checks if you guys pull this
Yep.
off.
All right, I don't
Yes,
think.
no,
This
he's
is
anyone
gonna
wanna
pass
attack?
it
This is
to-
gonna change the plot.
Okay,
I
hold on. Where's
Wait, what are we trying to convince?
Do you if you believe in what TK is saying, you're welcome to assist him. But
What's
I don't
TK
think
trying to say?
I don't think Hansel believes in TK.
No,
I'm
that's why I was
trying-
gonna roll a bluff.
I'm
Bluff.
trying to. Oh my god. I'm trying to say basically, hey, listen, what you're doing is pretty fucked up. How about you join us and we do it, but not in a fucked up way, and we.
Okay,
do
yeah,
something
Hansel's got to
better.
lie to do that.
Damn. Oh wait, is Hansel evil or is it Neji evil? I don't remember.
No one's evil.
Well,
I think Hansel's
Hansel's
sliding pretty close to evil, to be honest.
Hansel's very chaotic neutral, but I guess he's tilting towards evil now.
Slightly chaotic evil.
No,
but
I meant
He's-
like I could have. What alignment was Neji?
Neji's true neutral.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I could have sworn you played an evil character.
I
don't know.
wanted
Has
to
me-
play an evil character, but then I scrapped it and played Kushko.
Yeah, about 10.
Alright,
Alright, that's plus.
you
that.
are. I will say you are slightly sliding toward chaotic evil. That's not a bad thing, mind you. Just keep it in mind.
All right,
Well,
let's see what
any
Hansel just
more-
feels numb towards everything.
Yeah, that's
Any
why
more-
you're chaotic neutral.
Oops.
Any more bonuses that can be thrown on me here?
Alright, Duke, do you believe in what TK is saying?
Oh wait, do I have any? I wonder.
Well, I already made the roll, but what was I'm sorry, I've been getting up a bunch of times.
Alright,
What did
Duke,
TK say?
does Duke believe? Your roll only counts if what you're saying, if you believe in what TK is saying.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, roll a
Did he-
2 anyway.
Did he basically say that help Emily and just keep the afterlife thing up?
TK?
Yeah, kind of. Basically,
Yeah,
he's
then-
saying,
yeah.
"Hey, this. What you're doing is fucked up. Join us. We'll beat the shit out of Merrick's, and then we'll do it the right way."
Yeah, Duke's all for that.
All right.
Oh,
Hansel's bluffing.
That's
to
a
be
very
to-
big TLDR, though.
Hansel's bluffing to be totally down with this. TK.
Wait, can I wait, wait, is that the right one? If I what if I can you put infusions on other people?
If it's personal, no. If it's a touch, yes.
Oh, okay. Well then can I do Eagle Splendor on
You cast
TK?
Eagle Splendor on TK.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, TK. You got
Can
this.
I
Plus
get a
4
bonus if I
charisma.
mention that Jonah also thought this way?
That's affecting the DC, yes,
Awesome.
because you know she has a soft spot for Jonah.
I'm
So yeah, plus
thinking-
4 charisma.
Should I re-roll Helen? Because she technically does believe in it. Like,
Well, what's
use
what's
her
Hel-
point.
Well, Helen can say she agrees with him, but it's like she just got a really bad cough at the same time, so she rolled a 2.
Yeah.
I if that is it. Oh wait. Can I get? Am I getting one from August?
August,
I'm-
what is August's opinion on this whole matter? I was actually just talking with you about this. Do you believe in what TK
the
is
thing
saying?
is, the thing is, I don't know if I should put it as diplomacy or bluff because we talked about this because I don't know. It seems like he believes in it, but like in a very, very, very different way.
TK, as you're describing this to people, you notice August making a weird face. You might want to talk to him.
Interesting. Am I making the diplomacy check like right now in the moment? Do I have the opportunity?
What's it called? Just as this whole conversation is going on, you realize August is kind of looking off to the side. So as this is happening, do you two want to talk, or
If I can kind of like just sidetrack it, then absolutely.
all right?
But yeah, August. Tika will say, August, right? You believe that this doesn't all have to go to waste. It can still be made into something good for this world, right?
Yeah, yeah. I believe that this thing can be made into something that isn't encasing souls. It just.
You can tell
Yeah.
he has reservations.
Yeah.
I see.
So I understand. I'm behind Emily's. I'm sorry. It's just like it's a very complex thing. I'm thinking, but I don't know how to.
It's almost like this
Describe-
campaign involves a lot of philosophy. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, I was not. Admittedly, I've been kind of like working on something for this, but I was just not expecting it to happen like now.
I didn't
Yeah, you know,
expect
same
you
thing
guys to
here.
roll a nat 20 versus or roll a 30 versus Emily's soul to make her log in.
That's funny.
I don't know if it's bluff or diplomacy. I feel like this would be diplomacy.
Does August believe in what TK is saying?
Yes,
Then roll
but to a
diplomacy.
very different. Okay.
You have a different end goal in mind, but you believe in what he's saying.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Never mind.
I got one more hero point, but I don't know if I should just.
I mean, we could always save it for the reroll if I in case I roll in that one.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
I
It's
feel-
definitely a possibility.
I feel like I'm due for a nat one. I gotta be honest. I'm
Yeah,
not
Helen's
feeling
got
lucky.
two.
No, manifest. We gotta manifest, guys. We're gonna get
Nah,
him at
I
20.
win.
We're gonna get him at 20.
You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and
What you
9,
put out
10
into the world comes
from-
back to you.
10 from the Eagle Splendor, plus 8 from your hero point, plus your regular diplomacy bonus.
Yeah.
I thought the Eagle Splinter just gave him charisma, like some more
It gives
charisma.
him plus 4
Yeah.
charisma, which translates to plus 2 to the roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got.
Because +4 charisma is +2 ability mod, if that makes sense.
Yes. Yes.
You,
Anyway,
you,
uh,
you got my
the
hero
night-
point, man. You got my hero point. Okay, I'm sorry.
I got a hero point
Nice,
too.
nice.
Got a couple hero points.
I've got one backed up as well, just in
This is
case.
not how I expected this session to go.
But yeah, the knight will absolutely. He'll reach out his hand, and with the other, he'll take off his helmet and say, "I believe that we can together make this world far better than when we entered it. I may not
Oh
have
God,
long
he's
for this.
hideous.
I may
Hey,
I may not have long for this world, but I believe that we can still change it for the better.
All right, roll that diplomacy check, Bango.
40.
Oh, and that's a
Holy
16.
Shit.
Holy shit! Alrighty, the taking off the helmet makes it perfect.
Hold on, I
Alrighty,
got a better token.
Let him
You can
cook,
try.
guys. Let him cook.
what does he look
He's,
like?
he's stewing, man.
Where did I
He's
put it?
stewing. He's making a big stew.
I didn't prepare it for today. Oh lordy, I know it's here somewhere. Hold on.
Oh, Dylan,
Put
you
it back
finally
on.
send the
Put it back
unedited
on.
version of the art you got.
I
Oh,
do,
alright.
yes. Anywho, before, do you want to just describe what TK looks like without the helm?
I would love
Chisel.
to in a moment because I did just find it. Hold on.
Chiseled jaw.
Uh,
Beautiful
but
cheeks.
and you know what's funny? I think the only person that recognizes him at this point is probably Helen and August.
Yeah, no one else remembers this character.
Yeah.
Let me
Uh,
see.
but you guys will indeed see as fuck.
Okay.
Fuck.
You,
hold
wait,
on.
you. I'm trying to think. Who would August know that's under that helmet?
I
Do you
think
wanna
us as
guess?
people. Is
No.
it like a half orc? I did see a
Could
glimpse of a certain painting.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let it reveal. I'm not gonna say anything.
That's because that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, let's.
Alrighty, I
I'll
got
Oh
put
it.
my
in the main chat.
god.
Uploading.
Oh my.
Oh,
But
okay, he is a
gentlemen,
half orc. Okay.
yeah, no, I'm full orc. This is Bango
Cool.
from like session
I
1.
knew it.
Oh my
Bango
god.
survived.
He
Who?
survived
Bango.
in the end.
The
Remember
orc
Bingo?
he played right at the beginning when Calcifer was alive.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you guys see as Bango talking a lot more etiquette than he did when you first met him. Takes off his helmet and he shakes Emily's hand for the first time.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Helen kind of bolts up, going, "The fuck? What happened to you? Oh crap, we left you behind, didn't we? Holy crap, you're alive!
August
And what? It's more
Sorry,
sophisticated.
August, you see August's pipe flip out of his fucking mouth, just like you see him accidentally swallow smoke. You see him just fucking choke.
Alright. Uncensored artwork is now available in the Discord.
Yes, finally.
What
After
the
so
fuck?
long and all of the not showering, the helmet has been removed.
Put it
Thankfully,
back
I was really worried that this wouldn't come off. It doesn't quite fit. It doesn't quite fit right.
Alrighty. Emily takes Bango's hand, sits up, stands up, and says, "Well, I guess both of us have been running from our past, haven't they, Gatekeeper?"
In a sense, yes.
I never really liked being Marix's slave anyway.
Well, here's hoping we can change that.
You've got a hell of a fight ahead of you if you want to take on Marix. Those Warforged Colossi body he has, they're city-sized.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
And going to take down, I assume you're wanting to go take down Karzug as well? He's even worse.
Well, very much
well-
so. No, me and the Sentinels are going to be the ones to take it down.
I'd like to take this one step at a time, but it would be
yeah,
nice.
Don't worry.
Well,
Again,
actually,
we are
that's,
going to be taking Cruiser
that's
later.
something I can help with, actually. I've been, one of the things that came out of the cauldron, actually, and, well, you can thank your Emily for this one, is, it's a little bit of a distilled experience, as it were. Taking all of the giantal souls that have been put into them and take them down and smash them all together, and actually, you know what, I suppose that can wait until you're out of here.
True, we
I
are
suppose
currently accelerating to our doom.
we do have an
Yeah,
airship
Helen.
crash to fix.
Yeah, Helen Kuiper. Yeah, how long does the airship take to crash? Because
I
it's
mean,
been like
it's been a while,
little
but it
bit.
shouldn't be something I should be able to fix it just quickly. And you see her like pull a remote out of nowhere, and she presses a button on it, and nothing happens. Huh. And
We crashed, didn't we?
She presses the button again. I mean, if we've crashed, then all this server architecture wouldn't be here anymore, and we'd all be dead.
Perhaps we made
does
it
have
sturdier than
some-
expected.
What about Merrick? Does he know about this? About what you're planning?
I didn't tell Merrick's where I was going. I fully intended to fly this to crash it outside of Stormreach. But I guess he. Oh no, it's the fucking inevitable, isn't it?
Okay, that inevitable means a lot. Okay, inevitable means the end for me. So what is your?
Merrick's. The ship is crawling with Health Caniff guards, and from the looks of things, I'm not on the same side as them anymore.
I see.
I can
So that
release you,
means-
however.
Wait, what?
I can release you all from Project Phasmara. You're on the bottom floor of my airship. I'm on the top floor on the canopy plugged into where the pilot is.
So we're going to have to fight our way to you.
Probably, and then I'm gonna have to politely ask for you to unplug me.
I see. Well,
Got
I
an
suppose it
airship
will
to
be
hijack.
exciting having a third Emily traveling with us.
Oh, my number 3. I take it you found the other versions of myself I found. I've been bringing here.
Yes. She is quite polite.
Which one?
Uh,
One of them's
Let's
confused. One of them
let's
polite.
leave.
I think it was the Galarian Emily, actually. Funny enough.
Oh, Galarian
yes.
Emily. Yeah, she was quite the nice girl, incredibly naive, but quite incredibly smart. And it's a shame you don't have It's a shame they don't have artificers over there. She would have made quite the inventor.
Yes,
It
yes,
was
yes.
also
Very
the
nice,
one
very
that
nice.
where-
Let us get out of the ship.
Right, crash
That
the
is
ship.
true.
And at which
We
point
do need
yeah.
to save your life.
At which point she presses a button on the remote, and at which point, hey Luciano, they finally caught up with you.